The Ghost of Oiwa, a tale of betrayal and revenge. The story of Oiwa is one of Japan's most enduring ghost tales, embodying themes of betrayal, vengeance, and the supernatural. Rooted in both historical legend and dramatic adaptation, the Ghost of Oiwa has become an iconic figure in Japanese folklore, representing the tragic consequences of deceit and the relentless pursuit of retribution from beyond the grave. The legend of Oiwa is most famously depicted in the kabuki play Yotsuya Kaidan, written by Tsuruya Nanboku IV in 1825. The play, based on actual events from the early Edo period, 1603 to 1868, tells the story of Oiwa and her treacherous husband, Iemon. While the historical accuracy of the events is debated, the narrative has captivated audiences for generations and has been adapted into various films, books, and other forms of media. Oiwa was a beautiful and faithful wife, married to Iemon, a ronin, masterless samurai. Despite their humble circumstances, Oiwa remained devoted to her husband. However, Iemon was far from a faithful partner. Consumed by ambition and greed, he sought a way to improve his fortunes even if it meant betraying his loyal wife. Iemon began an affair with Oume, the granddaughter of a wealthy neighbor named Ito Kihai. Oume and her family plotted to have Iemon marry her instead of Oiwa, thus securing a prosperous future. To achieve this, they concocted a sinister plan to rid themselves of Oiwa. Kihei and Oume devised a scheme to poison Oiwa gradually, making her ill and disfigured so that Iemon would lose interest in her. They administered a toxic substance to Oiwa, which caused her hair to fall out, her skin to become disfigured, and her health to deteriorate rapidly. Despite her suffering, Oiwa remained unaware of the treachery behind her illness. As Oiwa's condition worsened, Iemon grew increasingly repulsed by her appearance. Driven by his desire to marry Oume, he plotted to kill Oiwa. He hired a local masseur named Takwetsu to assault Oiwa, hoping that the disgrace would force her to commit suicide. However, Takwetsu, moved by Oiwa's plight, confessed the plot to her instead. Heartbroken and enraged by the betrayal, Oiwa attempted to confront Iemon. In her weakened state, she accidentally knocked over a lamp, causing her to see her own disfigured reflection in a mirror. Overwhelmed by despair, she took her own life by falling on a sword. In some versions of the story, Oiwa dies while cursing Iemon, vowing to haunt him and exact revenge for his treachery. Upon her death, Oiwa's spirit transformed into an Onryō, a vengeful ghost driven by intense anger and the need for retribution. Her ghostly figure with her disfigured face and long, unkempt hair became a terrifying sight, embodying the pain and betrayal she experienced in life. Oiwa's vengeful spirit began to haunt Iemon, tormenting him relentlessly. Her ghost appeared to him in various horrifying forms, often emerging from everyday objects such as lanterns or appearing in reflections. Iemon's new wife, Oume, and her family also fell victim to Oiwa's wrath. In some accounts, Oiwa's ghost drives Iemon to madness, leading him to kill Oume and her family in a fit of insanity. The haunting continued unabated, with Iemon seeing Oiwa's ghost wherever he turned. No matter how far he fled, her spirit pursued him, driven by an unyielding desire for revenge. Iemon's life spiraled into chaos, with his once promising future destroyed by the curse of the woman he betrayed. The story of Oiwa and her vengeful ghost has left a lasting impact on Japanese culture. Yotsuya Kaidan remains one of the most performed and adapted ghost stories in Japanese theater, with its themes of betrayal and supernatural vengeance resonating deeply with audiences. Oiwa's tale has been retold in countless films, television shows, and novels, cementing her status as a quintessential figure in Japanese horror,